Hello everybody and welcome back. We're immediately back into the fight in Unicorn Overlord. We're fighting Galeris for the first time. I'm sure it won't be the last.
Blood will be shed. Your time has come, wretched tyrant. And at long last, Queen Elenia shall know peace. I'll not be disturbed. Agony awaits! Be healed. Decay. Burn! Worm! Destruction is nigh.
Oh, you got a Sephiroth move.
Nice try.
I must stand strong.
Defeat will soon be upon us.
I shall hold nothing back.
Gray skies loom ahead.
Witness the gulf in our strength. Do not resist!
At once!
Agony awaits! I'll show no mercy.
Over here! I won't give in! Higher still.
I fear for our safety.
Come.
Defeat will soon be upon us.
I don't want to lose. But I want to fight him. I want to see what happens, but I don't want to lose.
I shall hold nothing back.
I fear for our safety.
Gaze upon the face of
Defeat will soon be upon us.
Ah. I can't tell if it's a sliver of health there or not.
Tis a gaze upon. I fear for our safety.
Oh god, I'm gonna be so mad. Does the battle fail if Elaine dies? I can't remember. We're gonna do it. Godspeed.
Such immense evil, yet we shall never fold beneath its monstrous pressure. We've come to bring Scarlet home, and that's exactly what we're going to do.
shrouded in darkness.
I'm here to help.
Do not resist. Agony awaits.
I'll freeze you.
Despair approaches.
Okay.
Merely say the word. Consider it done. Do your worst.
Witness the gulf in our strength.
There we go.
That'll take it. My lance grows ever sharper.
Just keep getting tougher.
Whew.
I actually did it. I only pray I'm not too late. Scarlet! What's happening here? Who are you? And what have you done to Scarlet?
You may call me Baltro. And it's quite the shame, child. But you've come too late. The last of the seals is broken, my liege.
Excellent. Yes. I can already feel the energy coursing through every vein in my body.
Prove that our synthesis with the Beyond grows ever closer.
What madness is this? You were slain! I'm certain of it!
This would have ended far sooner had that fool of a Pontifex only lived. But his daughter proved just as valuable in the end.
You mean to say Scarlet is...
The girl is of no further use to us. Do with her what you will. Assuming she still draws breath, of course.
I'll have your head for this!
A valiant effort, boy. But my newfound might has no equal.
Your grand machinations finally approach fruition, my liege.
Would that they not have taken 10 years to arrive.
I admit in times of weakness, I feared all our sweat and blood would come to naught.
We owe the girl an immense debt. Long have I awaited this very moment. At last, Zenoira's people will be released from the trammels of captivity that bind them. And I shall take my rightful place as their sovereign. Conjure a gate, Baltro. The capital awaits.
As you wish, my liege.
Arise, he who boasts the ring of the unicorn.
Scarlet! Thank the Father. She still breathes. And she's unhurt at that.
Heed my call, Ring-Bearer.
Who goes there?
One of the 6 great sages of Vivrith. Or so the children called us once. But time for discussion runs short. Drawing you away from death's door took more energy than I have to spare. Now heed my words. You must take the ring to the land of elves and awaken the ancient power slumbering within.
I failed to understand your meaning.
Surely you felt the almighty strength Galerius now wields. In its current state, the ring would assuredly fail to stop him. Yet not all hope is lost. Usher the ring unto the Tyrannos of Eli, and there see it unbound.
But how?
I've spoken too long already. Let loose.
Wait!
Sounded like he was dying. Wait, please. Tell me more stuff. I don't care about your dying. Yes, please. That fight was intense.
Elaine,
Is it wise for you to be out of bed?
I'm alright. Thank you, Elaine, for everything.
'Twas nothing. All I ask in return is that you rest if you need it. The last few days have felt like countless moons.
I already told you I'm okay. It's just... I heard everything. Back at the Sanctuary. Galerius spoke true. Pontifex Errant is my father. I'm sorry for keeping it hidden. If anyone deserves to know, it's you. I only hope you can forgive me.
There is naught to forgive. Should knowledge of your birth be made public, it would only invite danger. You were not wrong to hide it. Beside which, I'm certain your father delivered you from Albion praying for your well-being above all else. Just as my own mother did with me.
I appreciate that.
If anything, that does answer a lingering question or two. From the day we first met, you were always...
Always what?
complaining about how untidy the lodgings were, or how ill-equipped the cathedral was.
As if such a thing is my fault. My home in Albion was a grand estate staffed with dozens of servants, and our cathedral the greatest architectural marvel. All that besides, I was but a child when I was secreted away to Palavia.
I'm just teasing. It's good to see you've recovered enough to put up a fair fight.
I'd hardly call it fair.
In all seriousness, though, I don't wish to put you in harm's way any more than I already have.
I'm the one who invited that danger by keeping my birth hidden from you. And Galerius made it clear enough. I've served my usefulness to them. I doubt he and his cohorts will spare another thought on me. What I mean to say is, you needn't worry for my safety. I'm staying with you, and I'll more than earn my keep.
And here I thought you were a second away from ordering a meal at Death's Tavern. That kind of fire, though, and you'll be the one doing the cooking.
I'd rather you didn't tease me, thank you.
Apologies for interrupting this tender moment, Your Highness, but I come bearing news. Princess Virginia has been sighted in the land of Drakenhold.
I'm sorry, who?
Niece to the departed Queen Elenia, an elder cousin of our very prince here. She had been lost to us a great many years. That is, of course, until now. It would seem she's taken refuge in the Dominion of the Dragons. Now, I'm certain your focus lies on the revelation you bore at the Sanctuary, and I cannot fault you for such. Yet, assuming these reports hold true, it would be unseemly of us to abandon the princess when she needs us most. Pray, consider redirecting your advance.
Alright, so I know where the Elven area is. It's to the south of where we started. I would assume the Dragon area is to the southeast. Sweet. There's a few more people. Yeah, you. Your army just packs just as much a punch as they say it does, Prince. And now it'll be packing a lot more with us in the fold. Use this however you see fit. Oh, and I'm pretty good at building stuff too. Just let me know if you need a hand. And of course, you can leave aerial recon to me. Good. Plan on the scouting. Good. He is yet to wake, but otherwise appears well. Scarlet's healing has done his job. We've got bad news. Real bad. Renault's gone missing. He's what? He should barely be able to walk, let alone slip out of our watch. Think he went back to Zenora? I highly doubt it. Renault was ever the honorable knight, through perhaps overly principled in his ways. Manipulated as he was these last 10 years, I imagine he struggles to bear the weight of his action. If anything, I presume his disappearance is a means of hiding the shame in his heart. What was sure he caused a lot of suffering, but the guy wasn't himself, right? Even still, that's just the sort of man he is. Yet now that he's no longer under Zenorian sway, I doubt Renault will cause us any more issue. I propose we let him go, Your Highness. I agree. I want him! I want him in my army! Show me the map.
This is the state of Evereth at present.
A lot more purple than I'm happy seeing.
Indeed. We have much work ahead of us. But where to begin?
To the south, if you would seek Princess Virginia. Though if we hope to proceed into Drakenhold, we must first win back the crossing that once marked our border with them. Let us make for Mir Checkpoint, Your Highness, in the southeast reaches of Cornea.
Okay, what about the one on top? What about the one at the top north, the northeast?
Alternatively, your revelation spoke of Elheim to the southwest of our lands. If you wish to reach its shores, we will have to traverse the Winding Wood, directly past the Witch's Swamp.
Man, I feel like we just started. I've marked both destinations on your map, Your Highness. The route we take here from lies entirely in your hands. Elaine and Hodrick. 'Tis a fine evening, Your Highness. It is indeed. The kind of peaceful atmosphere which calls to mind memories of my childhood. Do you remember the day you lifted me upon your shoulders to let me see above the castle balcony? I'd not soon forget it. I can almost picture it now, gazing out at the endless lights which lay tranquil in the city below. As can I. Of course I was still but a young man at the time, and took quite a scolding from Sir Joseph for exposing you to such danger. Yet dangerous as it was, I can think of a few moments more filled with joy. I often prayed that I would one day stand as tall as you, that I would bear the strength to support another, just as you did for me. 'Tis a prayer I continue to offer to the heavens even now. I've done nothing to deserve such kind words, Your Highness. Yet I feel the same. Those moments we spent together are truly an invaluable memory. And I'm quite certain Queen Elenia would be pleased to see the fine man you've become in the time since. I hope you're right. Cool. That's nice. What we got here? Tavern delivered. So they just got that already taken care of. That's cool. Got 48. Can't do nothing else. What kind of people can I hire? Just about everybody? But there's so many like characters and stuff in this game, I really have no reason. She's level 2! You mean game, you couldn't have leveled her up with me? Okay.
Oh, gladly.
Alright, unit formation. Miriam, you're gonna lead one. I'm just gonna basically put the same team they had. Because that's a pretty powerful team already. And I need to up. Okay, so who's in one and who's not now? Everybody but Scarlet, and I want Scarlet to be in one. But I need 2 more honors, and then I'll probably increase this one's max size, and then I'll move the Sorceress Lady over, and I'll put Scarlet in there. Oh, it's a cemetery. That's right, I was taking you to cemeteries. Yes, you say the same thing every time. Go ahead. Cool. I'm the mind to spot on map making, but I've far too many years for that kind of travel. Perhaps you let me copy off yours instead. I'll happily pay you for the privilege, and of course, though my price will depend on how complete it is. 10% of the map to start. You really did it. You just, okay. I've already done that. Free mining pass, free meal ticket. Cool. Ooh, and 20 renown. 25% of the map, huh? Well, that gave me just what I needed to do this, so... There. Unit formation. Take you out, put Scarlet in there. She's probably gonna level like freaking crazy. And then you put Yana in there. And that just increased his strength up, that's for sure.
If it's steel you're after, you're in the right place. Done and done. Done and done. Done and done. Done and done. Be seeing ya.
Welcome, welcome. Bye.
Good seeing you, friend. I'll take your order anytime. Enjoy now.
This looks amazing.
How delightful.
Simply inspiring.
Maybe we can try something else next time.
Don't be a stranger.
Chloe and Lex. Can I ask you something, Lex? Why do you only sneak food out when I'm on cooking duty? Isn't it obvious? It's because you're the best chef we got. And we never have enough for seconds, so this is my one shot at getting a few extra bites in. Well, maybe we would have enough if someone wasn't stealing rations before we even sat at the table. Oh, I never thought about that. Ah. I like those two. This is the Gerritsen, Your Highness. We've long awaited your arrival. As for the land to the north, it lies under Zenorian control. That includes Fort Longjaral, I'm sorry to say. And the garrison north of that seems to be a supply depot, sir. It's more the enemy commander's displaced Cornian noble by the name of Miss Elandre. I hear she's not a warrior to be trifled with despite her relative youth. Another thing, the road leading to the nearby ruins is under strict Zenorian surveillance as well. I can only assume there's something there worth defending, though it boggles the mind to picture what. With no doubt you'll deliver us a triumphant victory, Your Highness. We await your orders. Alright, what level? Level 11. I never know which way it wants me to do, because I would just, like, go all the way around if it let me. Like, obviously this is the fight, this is the last fight. And it looks like this is where we go. For the Kingdom of Dragons, we go down. I don't know if there's somewhere over here, though. Either way, we'll do this fight. Why not? The Blade of House Millet.
I'm sick of sitting on my hands
Oh
all
my
day.
goodness.
Why does war have to be so boring? Those morons will pay for stationing me in the middle of absolute nowhere.
Lower your voice, Lady Melisandre. There's no telling whose ears lie behind what corners.
Anyone worth half a damn wouldn't bother listening to my drivel. I swear fealty to Galerius, and this is my prize?
Enough. This querulous nonsense is unbecoming of the storied House May's sole survivor. Your relation to the family line...
Can we please not go into this now? I'd rather not feel belittled by my glorious ancestors today.
Urgent news, milady!
Speak.
It's the rebels, sir. They're approaching our camp.
Marching from Lisbouche, This all comes far sooner than I'd expected.
And if the reports are to be believed, it seems His Highness Elaine leads the charge.
That's the best news I've heard in months. This Elaine fellow might as well be hand-delivering our long-lost glory himself.
Ah, there's the Lady Melisandre I know.
I just hope he's easy on the eyes, too.
And there's the other side of her.
Can't you tell a joke when you hear one? He could be the most handsome man in the world, and I'd still fight just the same. Now, prepare for the assault. And station a separate contingent, you know where.
Yes, milady. Sound the alarm whistle. I want all lieutenants ready for battle at once.
How old was that prince meant to be again? It would be an awful shame if he breathed his last before I got a good look at him. And why shouldn't I? There's not a man...
Oh, goodness. All right.
The day will be ours.
This rose bears thorns.
I'll ride any distance.
We march. Onward.
How can I assist? My steed is swifter than
What
the
would
wind.
you ask of me? Setting off.
Bust them up.
Behold the valor of a knight.
I'm surprised he hit him.
The day is won. I shall not shy from battle.
than ideal.
Behold,
I'll never run from a fight.
Let's see what they do.
this is for you! Go on then. Winter's Fury!
Ooh, very high evasion then.
A little closer to my former strength.
Ooh, magic missile.
The time is at hand. The path is set.
I shall not shy from battle. Glory to the liberation! Have you need of me? By your command.
Prepare to be run through.
You face me.
Do your worst.
Come here! My magic is yours.
You're done for!
Never in doubt.
Hell yeah.
Naturally.
In service of the royal, I'll not fail you. Very well.
We march. Onward.
What would you ask of me? Behold the valor of a knight. Tisn't safe here. I shall not falter. Might I rest a moment? A predicament indeed.
The time is at hand. The path is set.
I have
Your villainy ends here.
I bet she levels up.
Shall I push onward, or make my consider it done? This doesn't. I ride at once.
You face me.
Just down like a sack of potatoes.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
Well fought. We march. To me. Your villainy ends here. The time is at hand.
Order complete.
awaiting your command. By your word.
Shall I push onward? My steed is swifter than the wind. What next, Your Highness?
Come then.
I shall hold nothing.
You face me.
Gaze upon the
Come
faith.
then.
I shall hold nothing back. not fail you. As you wish.
We march. The path is set.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
Oh, they took out the thief.
Have I always held such potential? I'll not let this go to waste.
The time is at hand. To me.
I shall.
You face me.
I've much room to improve.
May the Father smile upon me.
Oh yeah, she's leveling fast.
The path is set.
Awaiting your command. By your word.
Perhaps our reserves could help.
I'm in rough shape.
I suggest we reform our ranks. Setting off.
Nothing's stopping me now.
Gaze upon the face.
Come then.
I'll not fail you.
Perhaps our reserves could help.
This doesn't bode well. Shall I push onward? Consider it done.
Where shall I go next?
I shall hold nothing back. For the liberation.
Stronger than ever. The time is at hand. Tis a deficient plan.
I shall try.
I fear for our safety.
I have my doubts.
This doesn't bode well.
You face me.
Let's buff up my attack a little bit more. Well, that still doesn't do much.
My legs grow heavy.
Order complete. I'm in rough shape.
A predicament indeed.
We march.
What would you ask?
Shall I push onward, or make my retreat? I ride at once.
I suggest we reform our ranks. By your command.
Prepare to be run through.
Of course it'd be his last bit they took care
I'm
of.
even better than Clive now. Naturally. I'm in rough shape.
I'd say you're in rough shape.
They will know what hit them. I'm up. Yes, sir.
I'll not fail you. Very well.
I have arrived.
Come.
Tis a deficient plan.
They hold the upper hand.
I shall hold nothing back. My steed demands. What would you ask?
A predicament indeed.
This doesn't bode well.
God bless. They deal so much damage.
The time is at hand. We march. Onward.
Have you need of me? It shall be done.
Shall I push onward, or make my retreat?
I fear they outclass me.
fear for our safety.
Blood will be shed.
'Tis a deficient plan. Time is with us, should we only keep our focus.
By your word. I shall try my...
You killed one of them.
I have my doubts.
I fear for our safety.
Blood.
'Tis a deficient plan.
Man, I can't hit these things.
Gaze.
I fear for our safety.
They hold the upper hand.
Come.
'Tis a deficient plan.
I suggest we reform our by your command.
I shall try my best.
Defeat will soon be
I have my doubts.
This doesn't bode well. Consider it done. Do your worst.
I've read. Perhaps our reserves could help. Setting off.
One thrust of the lance is all I need. Might I give my steed a rest?
The time is at hand. The path is set.
Ready. On it.
Forget them.
I'll not fail you. Very well.
Good.
I suggest we reform our rank. It shall be done.
Shall I push onward, or make my retreat?
I have arrived.
I'm up.
To me.
Awaiting your command. By your word.
We march.
Perhaps our reserves could help. Setting off.
I'm in rough shape.
I'm here. Sure thing. Yes, sir.
Gaze upon the face of your demise. A trivial undertaking.
The path is set. We march. Onward.
Come. What would you ask?
I'm up.
I shall try my best, and yet... Fatigue has struck. Gaze upon the face of your demise.
God, I'm so sick of him dying.
My steed demands rest. I have my doubts. Fatigue has struck. I shall try my best, and yet... My steed demands rest.
This doesn't bode well. My steed is swifter than
Where
the
shall
wind.
I go next?
We march.
I have my
Leave me
doubts.
alone!
Fatigue has struck.
The time is at hand.
Is there an item that can let me, like, teleport?
What have we here?
It's not looking great.
Time is no friend to us now.
I shall not shy from battle. I blossom ever brighter. According to plan.
I'm in rough shape. I ride at once.
To me.
Sorry, Elaine.
I shall not falter. Nothing stopping me now. In His Highness's honor. What would you ask of me?
Let me at him.
Prepare to be run through.
Never doubt a dead kid.
Awaiting your command.
We march. Onward.
I may be outmatched.
'Tis a deficient plan.
Less than ideal.
Come then.
I'll never run from a fight.
Your villainy ends here.
Come on now.
I've need of a rest.
This doesn't bode well.
I shall try my best, and yet... My steed demands rest. Blood will be shed.
Just keep holding on, Yosef.
Struck.
The winds of fate blow at our backs.
I shall try my best, and yet... My steed demands rest.
Have you need of me?
Blood will be shed. Fatigue has struck.
I may be outmatched.
I fear for our
I'll
safety.
never run from a fight. And yet...
I have my doubts. My steed demands rest.
What would you ask of me? Glory to the liberation!
We march. To me.
'Tis the fruit of my labor. Higher still.
Whoo!
This liberation of yours is even tougher than they say. But don't expect I'll give in without a fight. No man has ever bested me with a sword, and that's not about to change today.
I suppose we'll find out soon enough. Have it!
Easy now.
Allow me.
Bad idea.
Hiya! Knocked you right upside the noggin, lady.
Light.
Fine job. I must never yield.
Drinks around me.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
A fine bout.
Whoo! Boy, howdy. We barely made it.
What shall be done with her, my prince?
I know how this goes. I'm prepared for any fate you see fit.
Come, Melisandre. You belong with me.
Was that a proposal?
I mean that you belong with us. The Liberation, that is. We...
Oh. Well, I suppose it's still a tempting offer.
You mean to accept, milady, but their hopes of success are nigh non-existent.
Think for a minute, Colum. What did our loyalty to Galerius get us besides tedium and depression? And now that we've failed him, he's bound to complete the trifecta with our heads on the chopping block.
A fair point. We'd more than likely face the same fate were we to decline the In truth, no odds are too small when they're the sole chance to preserve your noble lineage.
Speaking of that lineage, Cornia's illustrious House Maillet, allied with the rebels who... Isn't that right, Elaine?
I wouldn't dare disagree. Our union would be a significant one indeed.
Then it's settled. I should say, I know that that's why I'm joining. Above anything else.
Thank you, Melisandre.
That's not all I want, though. Once you claim the throne, I'll be expecting a place at your side for real.
Sorry?
Oh, don't worry. I'm not asking to be queen. Just one of the few dozen consorts every king calls upon.
Fascinating, yes. Let's...
Oh boy. That was by far, that was the toughest fight we've done so far. And a lot of it's just tied directly because of it was so hard to hit those swordsmen. Those fencers, or whatever you want to call them. Sword Fighter. Sword fighters are swift to act and capable of unleashing true strike attacks, allowing them to easily cut down thieves and other scout enemies. Coming to you as well to make sure Melisandre doesn't cause too much trouble, of course. Oh, that's cool. I actually got him too. That's nice. Alright. There's still something to the west. There's still something all over the place, really. But, in the meantime, that is all the time I have for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.